Okay, yeah, let's just go off of it now. What is up, guys? Jackie's here, and today I'm gonna try something new with one of my friends. Today we're gonna be talking about like possibilities and such for Bethesda and Fallout or Elder Scrolls universes. So Pablo, go ahead and unleash.
All right, the inner demon inside me.
Yeah.
Heads up.
All right, okay.
Hack that thing.
So we're talking about possibly the Elder Scrolls being the future, set in the future, and Fallout being set in the past. You know, how it might be possible that they're in the same universe, right? Um, but this one's more of a speculation thing. With Bethesda itself, they can. Okay, because like keep in mind that Fallout 4 basically just came out like November, right? And the next two games are more than likely not going to be Elder Scrolls, because Todd Howard said they're working on different projects, right? Then they'll work on ES6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so probably be like another 4, 5, 6, 8 to 12 years before we see another Fallout game. Maybe more, maybe less. Depends on how Bethesda works, right?
Yeah.
But if they do make a Fallout game, another one, say 15 years, uh, 15 years, which sounds like a lot, but I mean, keep in mind that Bethesda has like a 4 to 5 year interval between their game releases,
Yeah.
right? Um, then I don't think it would be too unlikely for Bethesda to do something big and possibly, probably unlikely though, have the next Fallout game set in an outside country, such as China, Russia, um,
You're the new guy. So
you
this
know,
the package.
because like we don't know what happened, or not even like
Set
have the game set in China or Russia, but have like more, how do I say this? But there should be like
Hey,
more information on
careful.
what happened to them,
It's
right?
weird that they're still hanging around so
Mhm.
close.
Because
Normal raiders would have grabbed
we,
them and
for all we
plucked them.
know, the
It's like they're scouting the place or
entire
something.
Earth has been
I'll be glad
basically
when
set
it's clear.
ablaze by nuclear and atomic destruction, you know. So, but we don't know exactly what happened to China. We don't know what happened to Russia because we don't have any games set in that country, you know.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's like imagine if like um we never knew what happened to China because in Fallout 4 there's this submarine out on the coast that has this Chinese unit, like it's a Chinese submarine, right? It's a pre-war submarine, but the commander or like the captain of the ship, um he talks about what happened during the pre-war. He never says explicit
Yes.
he
Okay.
never says
Yes.
explicitly what happens to China.
Yeah.
I would like your thoughts, Stephen.
Okay. So to be honest, I was focused on Kaylin's comment.
Okay.
So you might have to, like, I heard most of it, but,
Yeah.
like, just to be safe, go ahead and repeat the, most important parts that you feel.
Okay. So basically, we don't know what happened to China because throughout the Fallout series, it's mentioned a lot, to be honest, right? But
Yeah.
we don't know exactly. We don't know details. We don't know casualty losses, which I mean is understandable if it's like uh, too much information or something, you know,
Yeah.
because that's kind of a lot of detail to put into a game. But I think it'd be nice if the next game, the next Fallout game that's released by Bethesda, would have some backstory at least on what happened in China. I think that's probably the gist of it, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I do agree with you, because like I would like to know what happened to other countries and not just like the U.S. Because like who knows, they could be immediately rebuilding their population from what it used to be, and they could be more advanced than what the U.S. is right now. That's just like a possibility.
Yeah, yeah. And keep in mind that in Fallout 3, during the what was this? um okay, so, okay, so you know Fallout 4 has Far Harbor, and Fallout 3 had the uh I forgot what it was called. Goddamn. You know what it was called though.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I know what it was
Yeah,
about.
neither do I. It's weird. Hold on. Yeah, I know what it was about. It was
Where you-
basically Far Harbor though, right?
yeah, basically
Hold on. I'm
another
gonna look
version
it
of
up
Far
right now.
Harbor.
Hold on. Quickly. Fallout 3 DLCs. Sorry. Okay. Let me see. I know what it is, but all right, there it is. Point Lookout.
Yeah, that one.
Now, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that one. All right. But I think if they release another game, because in Point Lookout and Fallout 3, there was that one Chinese dude that commanded one of the ships, right?
yeah,
And he was talking about how he could easily go from the Institute to Point Lookout to Washington D.C.
Edward Deegan sent me.
mhm,
I forgot what his name was, but he was like the sailor of the boat where you went on to actually travel to Point Lookout.
Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that
And
shot Ben are holed up in the
I
Parsons
don't
Creek.
remember, but I think he
Just north of
mentioned something about him going to China even.
Sure thing. Hey,
But if that is what's happening, and it doesn't even have to be the game set on China. It could be a DLC that may include a side quest even about a pre-war Chinese military person, you know, like on his journey or something.
yeah,
Uh, like I just want some explanation on what happened in any form, even if it's just like a terminal, right? Even a terminal entry is fine to me. I just want to know what happened.
yeah.
You know.
Because like right now
Um.
we do get like the gist of what happened to the U.S. and what's going on right
Yeah,
now.
we know what's happened to U.S. New York is most likely, more than likely, just impossible to bring back to life. It's just like a dead horse right now in New York, you
Yeah,
know,
or a
because it
horse with a
was like
broken
the
leg.
first. Yeah, well, I mean, more than a broken leg, but I mean, yeah. But I think we know what happened in America because New Vegas, I mean, Nevada, California, you know, they weren't okay. They were pretty badly hit, but I mean, because Mr. House had the that one platinum chip. Okay, so you know how Mr. House had one of the platinum chips,
Yeah.
right? And you know how he sent you to get the other platinum chip?
Mhm.
That was because when the bombs dropped, Mr. House only had one chip, right? And it
Yeah.
didn't provide enough defense to actually protect the entire city, and that's why the city's still very deteriorated. Is that the word? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so if you think about it, right, when you gave him the second chip, right, if you did that through the main quest, if you give him the second chip, if that happened before the bombs dropped and he had both chips, uh, Las Vegas would actually look brand new in the time it is right now.
Yeah.
Because, keep in mind that when he had the chip, both of them would actually provide enough power to protect the entire city. So it would be like an oasis, basically. you know. Oh,
Yeah.
back to the how Fallout and Skyrim, if they're in the same universe, you know,
Yeah.
theory. I have a theory, but I'm not sure if it's crazy or not.
Just go ahead and.
Okay. Alright. So, this does still involve Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. Alright. But, so if Mr. House went through with his plans and everything, right? And he actually, uh, say he actually, because he did explain to the player that 10 years, you know, he would rebuild New Vegas. In 20 years, they'll be off to space, right?
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty valuable because he is in control of a lot of technology. He can easily destroy the West Coast chapter of the Brotherhood. Not the East Coast. The East Coast is very, very strong. But the West
Yeah.
Coast chapter can easily be destroyed by Mr. House. He has the technology to do a lot of things. He has the power, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too surprised if Mr. House actually did create manned explorations of, say, the moon. You know, recolonize. Even colonizing the moon wouldn't be too unviable. Because keep in mind, he has the North California Republic, which does have a couple of pretty good scientists, right?
Yeah.
And he could also, with his power, possibly have he could easily intimidate the West Coast Brotherhood, right?
This place is off limits.
Not
Mhm.
saying this is actually what happens, but he could easily, if he wanted to, intimidate them,
Oh, you're the new guy.
have them spare some of their scientists,
Pretty sure we know
and
where
he
it
could
is.
easily assemble a team to go to the moon or to low space orbit, anything like that. Is actually pretty realistic in my opinion in that universe in that specific time period. Um, but I think what would happen is no, this is the part where I'm talking about the Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Yeah.
I think one thing why a reason why um the Elder Scrolls doesn't have many humans, you know,
Mhm.
I mean I mean Skyrim, you know, Skyrim the Northern province, you know, it's full of humans and everything, you know, there's Nords, there's Imperials, you know, but there's not as many as you would think there would be, you know, there's more goblins and uh there's Alright. Because keep in mind that in certain provinces there's more goblins than humans, there's more elves than humans, you know,
Yeah.
for that reason, I think, and this is the theory, because humans have gone to space.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, this part actually makes me happy because, like, if it's true, then I'm really happy because, you know, if we wanted to, we could easily send down troops to Earth, destroy, you know, the Imperials, you know, dragons, all the crap, you know,
Yeah.
uh, with fighter jets and crap, you know, whatever. If, you know, they rebuild Mr. House and the Brotherhood, if the West Coast, you know, if they're intimidating everything, if they work peacefully, they could easily rebuild a lot of pre-war technology. You know, so it wouldn't be too impossible for that to happen, in my opinion. And that could easily be a viable solution to why there's not as many humans on Earth as there was, uh, you know, before the, was the Great War.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think I've, been rambling, a lot. I would like
Mhm.
to know your opinions, your speculations.
Okay. So kind of going off of what you said about the humans going to space and everything.
Yeah.
You remember that DLC for Fallout 3 where you went to you actually went to
Um,
space?
yeah, Mothership Zeta.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what if, like, after that happened, they completely took over all of that, and basically, years and years later, they actually harnessed that technology, built more of those ships, and left.
Oh, yeah, and keep in mind that the crew you worked with on Mothership Zeta,
Hmm.
they actually took over the ship, so they're in control of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you know how you could teleport to and back from, wait, can you teleport back to the ship? I don't know about that, can you?
I don't know.
I think you can, but I'm not sure. If you can, I think that's fine. But you know how you can teleport into and back to the ship? Because you know how you're teleported into the ship through its rays or something?
Yeah.
They could easily have gone, you know, to the Brotherhood, to Mr. House faction, and, you know, assembled scientists. You know, even the Enclave remnants, you know, in Nevada. I think it's Nevada, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
because the Enclave remnants don't attack you. Even they could probably have spared some scientists, which they have little of now, and some research team, you know, do all that stuff. Because if that's what happened, and I would be happy if that's happened,
Yeah.
then I think they would easily. I mean, no, it wouldn't be a fast process. It would be pretty slow, but they can easily, over the course of 100 to 300 years. Depends on the research speed, everything, you know, resources.
Yeah.
It could easily, you know, reverse engineer. They could easily assemble more ships. They could easily create an armada, you know, basically, of ships and colonize another planet.
Hmm.
Because Earth at that point is basically uninhabitable unless you're like mutated or something.
Yeah. Which goes into what you
So
said about things, or, like, all of the other
evol
species,
yeah, they could
basically
have
mutating.
mutated or evolved over time because of the radiation to adapt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's like it's not impossible in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think uh what other speculation should we talk about? You know?
Did we already go over the Drummer and Brotherhood of Steel?
I think we did actually, yeah.
Okay.
In the podcast or in the
In the podcast.
oh no, we haven't.
Okay, well, you go ahead and go through that.
Okay. So basically, me and Steven earlier were talking about keep in mind this is pretty unlikely, most likely not true, just speculation, wishful thinking, but it's not impossible. How the Brotherhood might I apologize about that. My voice, sorry. Okay, but how the Dwemer might actually be the Brotherhood, but decrease their reliance on technology because of resource maintenance. Just keep in mind that there's no resources basically in Fallout 4 other than the mass fusion building, but I mean, you know, that's for Liberty Prime.
Yeah.
It's basically without the resources and technology needed, we can't survive on that little fuel, basically.
Yeah.
You know. And the drummer might actually be the Brotherhood, but in the future, just the Brotherhood with like release. I mean, crap, what's that word? I forgot. Hold on.
Remnants?
With a on with a decreased level of reliance on technology.
From time to time, she runs off.
Okay.
Usually with a new
That's just
boyfriend.
the gist of it.
Then
So,
I
I mean,
send somebody
yeah.
to bring her home.
yeah.
Yeah. And like, this just came to me. Since everything's mutated and all that, or evolved,
No problem. I'll bring
Yeah.
her.
The trouble usually
it
isn't
could be
finding
just
her.
like descendants from the
It's
Brotherhood of
persuading her to
Steel,
come home.
instead of
I
just
don't know
like,
where she's gone, but I can give you a place
later
to
on,
start.
people
She's been
or
spending a lot of time in
these
Goodneighbor.
Dwemer
Jazz club there.
found
Great.
that stuff and
Somebody
decided to
there
build
must
off
know
of it and
something.
study it and all
She's
that.
not
It
known
could
for
actually be
keeping her mouth
like
shut.
evolved descendants from
Got it. Off to
people
Good
from
Neighbor
the
then.
Brotherhood of Steel.
I mean, that actually could have been what happened, you know, because radiation caused a lot of species on Earth to adapt and evolve over time because, you know, they have to survive. You know, it's
Yeah.
natural selection, right? So, I think that's entirely possible, but I mean, we never know until we have official information, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about Bethesda. They never give us enough information, which I actually kind of like because you can start speculating and creating theories, which can be pretty crazy, but I mean, it's so fun, you know.
Yeah.
They never really give us a lot of information on the background of certain factions, people, you know. But I think that's sort of on purpose because we have to create like stories for ourselves. Think about what happened, look at the details, and make our own conclusions. I mean, that might actually be on purpose. We don't know. You know?
Yeah. What they could have done was just like leave stuff, or basically what you said, but like have the people build off of the story instead of making the story
Yeah.
themselves. They would have the players and basically the audience in this case make and go off of what they already have and make speculations and basically create the next game.
Well, I mean, maybe not essentially create the next game, but
Well,
probably like uh, create what might have happened in the past or the future, whatever it may be. Um, so yeah,
yeah,
because I mean, we know nothing about the Dwemer basically. Uh, there's some uh, like missing lore in the series of both games, but
yeah,
I think that might be meant on purpose. So I mean, you know, Bethesda's a really great company, and they're known for doing stuff like that. That's why their games are really good. I play their games for the lore. I play the games for the story and the gameplay. But cause like originally played Fallout. It was either 2 or 3. I forgot what it was. Cause in 2009 Fallout 3 came out, right?
yeah,
And my dad found a copy of Fallout 2, but I didn't play it until I got Fallout 3. I'm not sure which one I played first. You know, I think it was Fallout 2, but I'm not sure. But I
yeah,
played one of those games, and I really, really loved how the storytelling was. I played Fallout 1 after that. I loved it, you know, because I played Fallout 3 afterwards, and, you know, I had to get more Fallout. I think it was uh, like 11 or 12 at the time.
yeah,
So, you know, that happened. Uh, I found out about the Elder Scrolls. You know, I got Oblivion when it came out. Not when it came out. You know, that's pretty old. But I got Oblivion because I couldn't afford Skyrim.
yeah,
I actually really liked it. Then I got Skyrim, played like 600 hours of that. Because you know there were mods, there were graphic enhances. You know, quest mods, a lot of stuff, inbs, texture mods, you know, overhauls. You know, then I got Morrowind. That was really, really good actually. Amazing game. But I think I've had a long history with Bethesda because when I played Oblivion and I played Skyrim, keep in mind I like Skyrim a lot more than, or not a lot more, but I like Skyrim a little bit more than I did Oblivion, because it had a lot more modding capabilities and everything. Graphics were good. I really love the level system. It was really great. It was the not the perfect RPG, but it was an amazing RPG for what it was. And Skyrim was like kind of dumbed down, but wasn't like anything too bad, right? Right. And
Yeah.
that's the thing with Bethesda, right? They appeal to really hardcore RPG gamers that put a lot of dedication to their games, right? They put a lot of dedication to their audience, into their games, into a lot of the stuff they do.
Yeah.
And so I think it's stuff like that that makes them a really great company.
Yeah.
And they're not like EA that spends like as little money as or as much money as they can on a game, hype it up, then like not support it anymore with DLC or servers or anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I like about Bethesda.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Destiny?
I'm
We
gonna
could
have
talk about
to.
Destiny speculation.
We could, but I have to get off here in
Yeah.
a little while.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's our speculation.
Yeah, about the Fallout and Bethesda and Skyrim and all that.
Yeah.
While I still have time, do you want to talk about Destiny speculations?
Can you repeat that?
While I still have time, do you want to go ahead and talk about Destiny speculations and
Destiny speculations, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
So I think the leading theory on the Traveler, like, keep in mind, emphasis on the word theory, is that the Traveler might actually be the darkness, and humans might actually be helping darkness, and that's why the supposed quote-unquote darkness is attacking us, right?
mhm,
You know. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, so the Vex, sorry, okay. So the Vex were originally on Venus, right?
yeah,
They were a civilization on Venus that uh existed way before humanity came around, right?
yeah,
Really old civilization. Okay. And then you have the Fallen, I think it was.
yeah,
That were okay. So Traveler also used to protect the Fallen. I think it was either Fallen or this other race. I forgot what it was, but the Traveler used to protect them. But when he left, he that basically destabilized everything. They were left bare hands, no protection. Uh, you know, humanity had to collapse. The Fallen, I think it was, had the Great Whirlwind, I think it was called.
yeah,
Um, that basically was just another great collapse. So, it's just a theory that the Traveler might actually be the bad guy, and the quote-unquote darkness is actually the good people.
mhm,
Everything's
So,
negotiable.
yeah,
Would you take 200?
yeah. It's the gist of it, I think.
yeah. Um,
Uh,
Also another thing, like the Nine, basically, and
the
Zur.
9, yeah.
Uh, People speculate that like Zur and the Nine, uh, are with Osiris basically, and
Mm-hmm.
they give you they give you basically their exotics in return for these strange coins, and these strange coins are supposedly very, very valuable to the Nine. And but they don't really seem to have much value other than to the Nine. What is like your opinion on that?
Okay. Well, I mean, are you talking about like strange coins and modes of light and stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Um, let me think. Maybe I might be going out on a limb here,
Hmm.
but the Nine and the and Zer are all the Illuminati.
Gotta admit,
Well,
Magnolia's
you know,
got a
they
hell
could
of a
be
voice.
like Destiny's version of the Illuminati, basically.
What do you think?
You never
I
really
mean, they
hear
could.
much about it. You never really hear much about them. You don't really
Hey there.
Looks like we got
get
another
to actually
group
see
that's
them,
good anyway.
but you
I
can,
mean, you don't, but
yeah, but you hear like rumors about them and stuff like that. You just hear about them. You don't actually see them.
What, you need something to take the
Hey,
edge off?
Magnolia.
yeah. And I think it's just they might actually be like sort of spreading propaganda or something that the Traveler is good. Like the speaker might be part of Nine for all we know, you know. So I think it's just because they're so secretive, like the Dark Brotherhood, like these quote unquote Illuminati, you know, that they might be suspicious. So I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I love how like
I,
it was originally supposed to be a joke, but then we kind of turned it into like, what if this really is?
yeah, yeah. Wait, because before the podcast started, this was all just a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it turned really serious really fast. Um, yeah. But there were a lot of pretty good points made.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um, if Bethesda's wants make ES6 about the Dwemer.
Yes, we would love to learn more about the Dwemer and uh how much they played the development of these games, because we see a lot, or we hear a lot from the Dwemer, and in Skyrim there's actually a crashed ship, a crashed Dwemer ship that you can go inside, but there's not really much
Wait,
about it.
what?
Yeah,
There's a crash ship?
yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I've never heard about that actually.
What? What?
So
Okay,
wait,
so
tell me about this ship.
basically, I don't remember where it is, but uh, I know it's part of of a DLC. I don't remember which one, but
Yeah. I
it's kind of
think it
like,
was.
wait, what would it be like? The one where you find the Reiklings and you get to do stuff with Reiklings and stuff. It's that
Yeah.
one.
There's a crash ship there? Wait,
Yeah,
is it like an airship or is it like a water ship?
airship, kind of like the USS Constitution.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I heard about the Dwemer having air. Okay, so you know how the Brotherhood had airships and that's how they spread to the east?
Yeah,
That might be more evidence of them being the Brotherhood, you know?
yeah.
So, yeah. I think I'll be going to sleep in a little bit. Not right now yet, but like in a bit. I'll probably be going to sleep because
Yeah,
I'm tired.
same.
Charlie serves the drink.
Rip
Yeah.
whoever just joined. We're not going to be on for too much longer.
Yeah, I apologize for this inconvenience.
You can go ahead and
I could be
rewatch
honest,
this.
you know,
Continue.
if you have any questions, you may ask.
Yeah. So, Mr. Adventure Quest, if you do have questions, please go ahead and ask them now before we get off.
I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Sweet Pip Boy, brother. You hold
All right. Okay. This specific person looks maybe a bit triggered, not sure entirely, but yeah.
Yeah, when can I start?
Well,
Not sure if he's sarcastic or not,
you don't mind a little manual
but
labor, and don't ask
he's
too
probably
many
right, you know.
questions.
Should
You're
probably
in.
just
I'll give
drink
you
that
50 cats
bleach.
to start.
Yeah.
Interested?
Okay.
I'm in.
That's
Yeah.
what I like to hear. Just takes me inside.
So how long do you want to be on?
Until 11, so basically like,
11's fine, yeah.
yeah. We've been doing this for about 36 minutes, and this is actually a really good conversation we had.
Yeah.
This like you said, it started as a joke and actually turned into a pretty good conversation.
Okay. I mean, we made like some not bad points actually, and you know, if stuff like that actually does happen in the game, in the next Elder Scrolls game, them
Yeah.
actually be really good. But I mean, keep in mind that Bethesda's only making the next Elder Scrolls game
Ready to get
after the first two projects after Fallout 4.
Just tell me
They're
what I
making
need
about
to do.
It's
two more
a
games,
simple
not
job.
Fallout, not Elder
You
Scrolls related.
do it simple.
But I
I'm your
think
guy.
they,
Mess around.
well, because like that's what Todd
The other
Howard said,
two are
right?
down there
Yeah.
I can like
Go
put it
give
on
me a
YouTube and
hand.
like put on the mic right now, you know. But I
hmm
mean, hold on, let me just quickly. All right, hold on.
Direct quotes from
Todd Howard.
yeah, Tom Howard. I can't believe I forgot his name. He's like my role model right now.
It is actually God Howard. So yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get Skyrim remastered?
Hopefully. I really do hope I do.
Okay, so do you have what do you have it on?
I have it on Xbox 360.
Okay, do you have it on PC?
No, I do not.
Okay, so apparently, since I have it on PC, right? PC gamers are getting it for free, and console gamers, for Xbox One and PS4 are getting it, full price, $60.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean that's kind of a little bit of a high price for a remaster,
Yeah.
especially because it's not like the game's not like like that old. It's 5 years old. I mean, it's not like really old.
Yeah.
So you know, it's like I don't know how to say this, but like I apologize for that. But it's not it's not like it's. Keep in mind that it's. Oh my god, I cannot speak right now, right? Keep in mind that it's on next gen. That's what I meant to say. Keep in mind
Yeah.
that it's on next gen,
Where to go?
and as such, because it's on a new generation of consoles, of course it's gonna be full price. But you know, I'm glad they made it free for PC users, because you know we could already remaster Skyrim all we want with mods right now.
Yeah.
So it would kind of be a waste of money for PC gamers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you have any suggestions to what we should do?
Tomorrow definitely do some more of these. Maybe like get talk before we do this. Get some maybe topics and do this again.
Yeah. Probably should stop my voice cracking. But yeah. I think what we could do tomorrow is before we get on Destiny, we could uh how do you say this, like start another podcast like this and as you said, look for more topics. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be speculation. It can also be just like normal, like E3, new games coming out, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah. All right, I think I'll be getting off right now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm tired. All right. Um, I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. All right. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, what'd you want to say?
I words. I was about to say that oh my gosh. That's the end of the podcast for today. See you guys in the next one. Pablo, go ahead and say goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye, sirs. I mean, whoa, that was cringy. Oh crap. Okay. Bye. We should be on a crunch compilation actually.
This is like the
Yeah,
12th
we
time
should.
you said that. Bye. Oh, hold on. Before you go, Caitlin is going to be on ours tomorrow. It's going to be through a Skype call. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, stopping the broadcast now.